I invest in only 4 REITs: AREIT, CREIT, MREIT, and RCR. And in this video, I will show you exactly why 70% of my portfolio is in these 4 REITs. Kung gusto nyo lang malaman ang current dividend rates nila as of the recording of this video, ito na po, ipapakita ko na kasi mabilis lang naman mahanap yan online. Okay, so nakita nyo na. Kalimutan nyo muna yan kasi hindi dividend rates na pag-uusapan natin ngayon. My mission in this video is to help you upgrade your investment mindset. Huwag mag-i-invest dahil mataas lang ang dividend rate. Huwag din mag-i-invest kasi maraming kumikita dito. At most important of all, huwag kayo mag-i-invest dahil pogi ang CEO. AREIT was sponsored and launched by Ayala Land Incorporated, one of the largest property developers in the Philippines. The IPO was super successful during 2020 and it was actually 2 times oversubscribed, raising around 12.34 billion pesos. Since the IPO, the stock price grew from 27 pesos to 34.7 pesos as of the last trading day of March 2024. Ever since the beginning, panalong-panalo ang AREIT investors kasi either nag-increase ang cash dividend payout ng AREIT or maintain lang. Never po nagkaroon ng time na bumaba sa previous quarterly dividend yung succeeding dividend. Isa naman po sa biggest advantages ng AREIT over the other office REITs is the transparency of their reinvestment plans. Halos every quarter may mababasa or maririnig tayong asset infusion from Ayala Land papunta dito sa AREIT, which is always good news because it increases the total gross lettable area of the investment. Magiging sobrang haba ng video na ito if I discuss all the previous reinvestment plans of the sponsor company. Kaya naman, let's just focus on the last quarter. Last January, Ayala Land discussed that they are using the proceeds from the sale of 181 million AREIT shares to purchase 8 new assets. This is a screenshot of the report containing key information about the assets and the percentage of completion. Bottom line, nag-subscribe ako sa AREIT IPO last 2020, tapos binenta ko just 6 months later after receiving 2 cash dividends and a 21% capital appreciation. Syempre, hindi ko inakalang dodoble pala ang IPO price niya as it reached all-time high price on March 2022. Since then, binantayan ko patiently ang AREIT and looked for an opportunity to re-enter the stock to create another position. Fortunately, the opportunity presented itself last January 2024 lang, so a few months ago, at naka-receive na ako ulit ng cash dividend from AREIT. Sana naman this time, mas relatively stable na ang price movement ni AREIT para naman mas predictable at hindi ako mapapatik profit na naman kapag nasa 20% plus na ang capital gains ko. Citicore REIT or CREIT is the country's first energy REIT. It is engaged in renewable energy generation as well as property leasing, both from leasehold and freehold land assets. The edge of CREIT over the other REITs is its uniqueness. Wala pa talaga siyang direct competitor in this space in terms of REIT stocks, kaya naman the demand is high from retail investors. Well, merong isang REIT that comes close in terms of competition, pero more details on that later. I added CREIT to my portfolio for the diversification benefits. Instead na office space REITs lang ang hawak ko, I can also invest in another asset na hindi dependent ang income sa demand for office buildings kagaya ng AREIT. I'm not sure if updated itong website nila, but according to them, they have 7 assets, 1 solar asset, and 6 land properties leased out to solar operators. And these operations are strategically located close to developing cities, kaya maganda ang outlook for the continuous demand for electricity. For this next section, imagine if 100% ang occupancy rate ng isang REIT. Kung AREIT ito, ibig sabihin hindi sila mawawalan ng office tenants, which in the context today na maraming nasi-shift to work from home situation, medyo struggle para sa REIT sponsors na ma-achieve ang 100% occupancy. Well, ibahin niyo po si CREIT kasi 100% occupancy rate is reality for them. Bukod pa dito, 99% naman ang average availability rate ng mga operations nila. Ano yung availability rate? Ito po yung sumusukat sa effectivity of CREIT in generating income. Ito po ang percentage of the time na operational ang plants nila at hindi naka-off for any reason. For example, planned maintenance. Isa sa similarity ng CREIT sa AREIT ay yung perfect record niya when it comes to dividend payouts. Either maintain lang nila ang cash dividend from the past quarter or they increased it. Both scenarios are good news for investors. Never po nila ito binawasan compared to the last dividend. So, thoughts ko naman or bottom line. Kung tatanungin po ako, I don't see why I should sell CREIT in the foreseeable future. I doubt na magkakaroon ng massive change in the fundamentals of the company which will encourage me to sell my positions. Kagaya nung sabi ko kanina, merong power-related REIT which is Premier REIT or PREIT MREIT, pero para sa akin po ay hindi ito direct competitor ng CREIT.
Paano masabi?
Kasi ang portfolio ng PREIT is not for renewable energy. Of course, this is not financial advice, pero para sa akin, CREIT is still superior to PREIT for now. It might change in the future, baka nga it might change tomorrow, but for the meantime, this is my view. With that said, kung magkaroon naman sila ng competitor in the renewable energy space ng mga REITs, that would make things interesting. More competition, ibig sabihin, mas magbe-benefit ang investors. Okay, let's talk about MREIT. MREIT debuted on the PSE last October 2021. The sponsor, Mega World Corporation, is also listed on the PSE under the symbol MEG or MEG. Mega World's advantage over the other property developers ay yung tinatawag nilang township projects. Some famous townships are Eastwood City, Iloilo Business Park, McKinley Hill, at Newport City, among others. Townships combine the lifestyle convenience and proximity to office facilities. As a commercial REIT, MREIT is focused on expanding its office, mall, and hotel properties, and as of 2023, MREIT owns and operates a total of 18 mixed-use buildings with a total GLA of 325,424 square meters. Here's a complete list of those properties at lahat ng ito ay nakuha nila from the parent company, Mega World. Good news din po for all investors of MREIT na all 18 assets are either PEZA registered and or located in a PEZA registered zone. In terms of diversification, 94% of the total GLA ay pinaparenta nila to BPOs and traditional office tenants. Yung natitirang 6% ay leased out to retail tenants and hotel operations. In terms of occupancy rate, hindi ko itatago na hindi perfect ang MREIT. 96% lang ang total occupancy rate niya across 18 properties, with 8 properties achieving perfect occupancy rate pero sumabit sila sa 1880 Eastwood Avenue kasi 78% lang ito. Kung mababa lang sana ang total GLA ng property na ito, we could forgive the 78%. Pero hindi eh. It actually has the second highest GLA among the 18 properties. To emphasize kung gaano kalaking factor ang property na ito, if MREIT focuses all of its attention in achieving 100% occupancy rate for this property, that will increase the total occupancy rate for MREIT from 96% to 98%. Guys, that's 2 whole percentage points for just one property. I really hope this number improves this year para naman I can feel better about my strategy na bumili pa ng MREIT shares every time na may big dip in the stock price. MREIT has a special place in my heart dahil tumira ako malapit sa Eastwood for about 5 years before moving here sa Brisbane, sa Australia. Okay, unahan ko na kayo. I know we're not supposed to be emotional about our investing journey, but this is me being transparent with you guys at sinasabi ko yung reality. In my defense, I still try to be as objective as possible when necessary. Kaya naman, I still do my due diligence at hindi lang ako nag-i-invest blindly. Happy coincidence lang na MREIT still fits my investing strategy. That said, kailangan ko pa rin balikan from time to time ang mga investments ko. Kahit na medium to long term ang investment horizon ko for REITs, it doesn't hurt to revisit once in a while ang reinvestment plans ng MREIT to ensure that my money is working hard for me. Robinson's Commercial REIT or RCR debuted last September 2021 at an IPO price of 6.45 pesos per share. Kung nag-subscribe ka noong IPO, then the effective dividend rate of your investment was 6.07% for the entire year of 2023. 480,479 square meters. Yan ang GLA or Gross Leasable Area ng RCR across 16 properties. RCR's portfolio consists of commercial spaces primarily leased for office purposes, pero may konting retail spaces din sila. At kagaya ng MREIT, PEZA accredited din ang mga properties under this REIT. The total occupancy rate of RCR's properties is 94%. So hindi din ganun kaganda kagaya ng sa MREIT. Although hinihila ng property na ito, which is at 67%, pababa ang buong occupancy rate ng RCR, hindi ganun kalaki ang improvement if they focus all of their attention on bringing this number up. Let's try the same exercise for this portfolio. At itaas din natin to a hypothetical 100% occupancy rate. You will see that it only improves the total occupancy rate by 1%. That's because this property's LGA is only 1.43% of the entire portfolio. Okay, you might be confused. Kung hindi naman pala gold standard ang occupancy rate ng RCR, bakit naka-invest pa rin ako dito? Para masagot yan, let's talk about why I don't invest in VREIT, FILRT, and DDMPR. Pag-usapan natin isa-isa. Unahin natin si VREIT. Fundamental reason, I don't want to support the Villar family. Okay, let me explain a little bit of that. Kanina may konting emotional aspect ako actually, kung bakit ako naka-invest sa MREIT. But this time guys, I promise na wala talaga. This is more about having my own set of principles.
Ang liit-liit na portfolio mo, puyo ka lang sa kayamanan ng mga Villar.
Kung ganyan yung mga comments nyo, totoo naman po, at least hindi ako blind investor na pera lang talaga yung habol. May prinsipyo tayo guys. Next, FILRT. For FILRT's case naman, hindi ganun ka-profound ang reason. The dividend rate of FILRT is skyrocketing. Ilang percent na ba? Last time I checked, parang 14%. But that's actually a red flag for me. Kung ganyang kataas ang dividend rate, ibig sabihin bumababa ng bumababa yung stock price at hindi na ito under control. Mataas nga ang dividend rate, pero unti-unting nauubos ang capital mo. But this is not to say I won't invest in FILRT in the future. Commercial REIT pa rin naman ito, and maybe in the future, I might revisit the company's fundamentals. Kasi what if undervalued stock pala ang FILRT and we are simply getting caught up in the current price? Possible na makarecover siya in the future at doon marirealize ng public na undervalued nga pala ang FILRT. I'm not saying that it is, I'm saying it's a possibility. Last but not the least, DDMPR. Simple lang din, POGO equals no-go. I have nothing against the owners of DDMPR. Hindi lang ako confident about the sustainability of the tenants in this portfolio. In fact, I'm interested in checking out the new Dragonfly app. So kung may interested din po sa inyo, comment down below. Medyo humahaba na tong video, pero please comment a dragon emoji kung umabot kayo sa part na to let me know na may value pa rin ang ganito kahabang review with this level of detail. Small creator lang po ako dito sa YouTube. So kung nakatulong, please consider liking and subscribing. Sige na. Kung interested kayo sa basics of REITs, I made a video about that. Is it here? Here. Probably here.